Great question. So, the aha moment, as we call it, happened about 3.5 years ago when I noticed in one of our developments in Miami, Florida, a ton of people coming in and out with suitcases of the building. And I found it fascinating that people could travel so much. And so the more that I dug into the activity and trying to understand what was happening, the more that I realized that our residents were doing home sharing against any type of regulation, right? So I said, this is fascinating. And we said, wow, people really want to do this. Why don't we just create a product for them? Let's create a product that embraces home sharing, that embraces that open living, urban living in a controlled environment. And so that was the beginning. So I was very lucky to have a very good friend introduce me to one of the co-founders of Airbnb. And basically I called him up and invite him to come to my office, which he did. And I pitched the idea. They loved it. It took us some time to get it all in shape and in ways that we can deploy it. But here we are. It has been very, very successful. Yeah, great question. So Niidos are very specific because there is a product for a multifamily space, so for rental communities. Uh, uh, and then what we realized was in a expansion of Niido is that it could only work in the US and maybe the UK because it's how we do rental communities in these two countries, and only in certain cities because of regulatory issues. So we said, fine, we're going to continue to expand on those cities where we can operate Niidos, but then we had to create a new product, a product that allows us to have presence and offering to all our clients everywhere, and that is Natiivo. Natiivo, as the name implies, it means native, right? And we wanted to create a brand that adapted, that it was almost an adaptation to their environment, a celebration to every city. And so it became this brand that is the first ever purposely designed, built, and licensed for home sharing that people could own. So it has been great. We launched in 2 cities a few months ago, and we're looking to expand now. And how they are tech enabled is because now with using our technology, our residents and owners and guests can basically do everything from anywhere they are. They don't have to be at the property to home share. They don't have to be at the make a phone call to open up their calendar or close it. Everything is done with our technology and our connectivity with our partners. So Brookfield actually has provided a lot of funding to us and for pieces of real estate, and they were and continue to be very intrigued with how we are able to produce better results and better returns using technology in the same real estate. And it has been fascinating. It was for them, I should say, maybe a science experiment, but it has proven to be a very successful one. So on the Niido side of things, we're looking to be everywhere in the U.S. We have actually a pipeline of 5 other Niidos in different cities. We also looking at ways that we can take Niido to maybe the UK. So that's exciting in 2020. As far as Natiivo, we have also a healthy pipeline in the US for 2020 launchings, as well as potentially going international with that brand also in 2020. So all our products are urban, right? So they offer that urban living that we feel everybody wants. Some of the challenges is just time to do everything we want to do, right? It's only so many hours, it's only so many meetings we can take, it's only so many properties we can have in our pipeline. As you can imagine, there is tremendous amount of people that would like to live in our properties, and we cannot build them fast enough. We cannot deploy them fast enough. So that's challenging, but it's exciting. So, and also regulatory issues, especially in the Niido side of things. Convincing municipalities that we are basically providing a product that solves issues as opposed to creating issues for municipalities. So that is something that we're making a lot of progress on that front, but again, continues to be a challenge.